Everyone experiences marginalization at least once in their life. It can shift the way the world is seen or lead to changes in one's self-perception. The changes, emotional, psychological, and/or physical, can stem from racism and exclusion. These are major topics illustrated in Jean Lewin Yang's empowering and didactic graphic novel American-Born Chinese. This novel is a deeply thought-provoking piece which encourages readers to reflect on how stereotypes can shape one's identity. The Monkey King is a symbolic character in the novel who undergoes many personal changes due to the reckless cultural ignorance of others. In American-Born Chinese, the author Jean Lewin Yang uses graphic novel techniques such as onomatopoeia and camera angles to highlight the personal changes the Monkey King undergoes in response to cultural prejudice and stereotypes, emphasizing the way external pressure shapes identity. Yang uses a variety of camera angles to illustrate how the Monkey King shifts emotionally from a gentle ruler to one that acts rashly because of prejudice he faces. On page 10, panel 1, there is a long shot depicting the Monkey King gently bonking another monkey to teach a simple behavioral lesson. The use of this long shot allows the audience to view the whole scene and get a clear idea of what is happening. This gentle composure, however, quickly shifts when the king decides to go to dinner party with godly deities. On page 14, panel 1, there is a zoomed-in high-angle shot of the Monkey King's bare feet. The guard has just prohibited the Monkey King from entering the party due to his lack of shoes. This shot creates suspense, prompting the audience to wonder what might happen next and how the story will evolve. The mysterious shadow and speech balloon with no visible speaker create a sense that a frightening figure is looming over the Monkey King. This is the start of the Monkey King's suppressed feelings of inadequacy due to the racist attitude made by the guard. Finally, on page 55, Yang uses a very long shot that depicts multiple monkeys clinging onto a tree and struggling to stay upright. A caption in the top left informs readers that the Monkey King has put in a new law which requires all monkeys to wear shoes. Because of this new law, monkeys have to now live unnaturally due to the Monkey King's feelings of shame and embarrassment, prompting rash decisions such as this. Through these different camera angles, Yang highlights the way the Monkey King changes, from calm and confident to insecure and impulsive, and the effects racism have on one's emotional composure. Jean Lewin Yang also makes use of sound and color to emphasize how public shaming changes the Monkey King's self-perception and psychologically twists his monkey identity. On page 15, panel 4, there is laughing onomatopoeia in the background, used to highlight that this panel is illustrating how racism and marginalization can lead to public embarrassment and therefore lower one's self-identity. Onomatopoeia is a great way to help readers visualize the sound in the panel and can help clearly convey the emotions of the panel. The laughter makes the Monkey King feel ashamed of his monkey heritage, and he starts to think that being a monkey is puny and ludicrous. Additionally, on page 17, there is a split panel that illustrates a fight that has been initiated by the Monkey King, as he wants to prove that being a monkey doesn't deserve ridicule. In this panel, the onomatopoeia smack and crash help emphasize that this fight scene contains many loud noises and also guides the audience into an immersive experience. On page 20, the second panel is made up of a lot of black and white, making it a panel that isn't very visually appealing. However, these colors help signify how this scene is now slower and is more open to deeper thoughts. In the corner, there's a caption informing readers that the Monkey King is noticing a very strong smell of monkey fur, which can hint to the audience that he is becoming more aware of the fact that he is a monkey, and according to the deities, that is something to be ashamed of. Through the Monkey King's transformation, Yang illustrates the impact public shaming has on one's identity and self-perception. Finally, Jean Lewin Yang uses the layout of certain pages to convey how racism has led to the Monkey King's physical changes and too much self-esteem. On page 10, readers are introduced to the Monkey King's interest in the disciplines of Kung Fu and how he has mastered many minor ones as well as 4 major ones. Yang conveys his interest by arranging the panels in equal sizes with an equal number of vibrant colors and onomatopoeia. As well as this, in the panels where the Monkey King is shown to be practicing, he is very immersed, opposed to page 56, where he is shown to be in a relaxed state of mind, plainly expecting to master all 12 of the Kung Fu disciplines. On page 60, the panels are no longer arranged equally, but instead the panel which the Monkey King stands in is larger than the other 3. He has just come out of his cave and has announced that he should now be called the Great Sage Equal of Heaven. Yang conveys this by making his panel larger, not only illustrating that he is larger physically, but he also believes that he deserves to be higher up than the rest of the monkeys to whom he is king. These physical transformations therefore highlight the way comments can change one's view of themselves and lead to overconfidence. In conclusion, Yang conveys the way in which marginalization, racism, and shaming caused the Monkey King and Jean Lewin Yang's graphic novel American-Born Chinese to change emotionally, psychologically, and physically. These changes turn the Monkey King from a kind and gentle ruler to a high self-esteem monkey who believes he is equal of heaven. Yang illustrates these changes through camera angles, onomatopoeia, and panel layout. He uses the Monkey King's transformation to guide the audience to understanding that seemingly ineffectual racist comments can change a person's entire view of the world, others, and themselves.